Ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Lodon of the Dragon House. Today it's May 6th. We have Diego Becerra officially signed today. We'll be competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 32, June 15 at the heart of San Francisco, Keysar Pavilion. Now, Diego, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there in the Bay Area. Who is Diego Becerra and where are you coming from?
So, I'm from Brazil. I have started martial arts. I was 13. I started in jiu-jitsu. And then my dream was always fight MMA. So I prepared myself for that. I always start like going to jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing. And here I am doing my first international fight here in the United States.
So the last fight you had is what, 7 years ago?
Probably that, something like that. Yeah.
So that's been a long time. And I know you're 26 years of young age and still pretty young. And take a long layoff. And I know you used to fight at 145 and 155.
155.
155. And then a couple years ago, I actually want to get you on the card fighting Brandon LaRocco at 145 pounds, but missing a few pounds, and then the commission denied the fight. So end up no fight. Now here we go. You're fighting 185 pounds. Fighting a very game opponent. So like, what's your thought to jump up to your comfort zone to fighting a weight like 185 pounds?
So I struggle with my weight. I've always struggled with cutting weight. It's just really bad. My body feels a lot, and I really don't like to cut weight. So going to 185, I will be healthier. I will be on my full power, on my full strength, and I am pretty confident that I will not have to cut a lot of weight. So
you probably walk around at 185 right now.
Yeah, probably that.
You don't cut weight at all. You're like, I'm on weight tomorrow. I'm ready to go.
I can fight right now.
So now let's talk a little bit about your opponent. He's making a professional debut, much larger opponent, Steve Roden. I forgot his last name. What's his last name?
Dunboy, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. So you're fighting Steve from Santa Cruz, IMS. So now, what's your thought on a guy like him?
So he's a tough fighter. You know what I mean? Every fight's the same. You gotta be prepared to kill or be killed. And I'm pretty confident on my game. I'm pretty confident on my strength. I worked on my jiu-jitsu for 4 years with Murilo Bustamante in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And right now I am working from AKA. And I have the best codes in the world. Code Jeff has my boxing code. Derek Young has my kickboxing code. We have like the best wrestlers in the world there. So I'm pretty confident in my team. You know, if you want to be a good fighter, you gotta have a good team. And I know that I work with the best, so you guys can expect that I will go there and do my best. And it's gonna be a really good show.
Now, what's your game plan coming into this fight? I know Steve is also a pretty good wrestler. He probably have much more advantage on the length and the reach, the height. So what's your game plan coming into this fight?
So I'm a striker. So I like to fight. I like to go to war. That's what I do. I want to keep him in my pocket all the time. My kicks, overhands, hooks. That's what I do. It's gonna be like my kickboxing coach says. It's gonna be Muay Thai on every day. Muay Thai, open angles, and going for all the time, being aggressive. I know he's a wrestler, but we have a size difference between us. So to put me down, it's gonna be a little tough because he has to go all the way to the down to get my legs.
Right.
And that's gonna be an advantage for me. Even if he succeeds in putting me down, that's fine by me. I can just work on my jiu-jitsu and do what I've done my whole life.
Right. So I'm watching one of your fights 7 years ago. You are definitely a crazy striker brawler. You come out just like it's probably one of the exciting fighters. Like you don't give a damn about how high the guy you're gonna fight. You're gonna stand up and bang. So I see how you're gonna be coming into this fight. So I don't know what Steve's strategy is against a guy like you. You have a good ground game, but you like to stand up. Let's see what's gonna play out on the fight. So now, do you believe in ring rust because you haven't been in the ring for 7 years?
No, I do not believe in that. Like you said, I haven't fought for a while, but that guy on my video is not the same guy. That guy you saw fighting on YouTube is not gonna be the same guy that will fight on June 15.
Awesome.
I am a totally different fighter. I'm mature right now. I'm older. I think I was just 18, 19 back then.
Right.
And today I have my mind on the right place, the right mindset. My technique is way better than it was before. So I have never felt so ready for a fight like I am right now.
It's just probably like the point of your life now is settle in and you really want to pursue your MMA in America.
Yes, that's my goal. My goal is going there and give an extremely amazing show for you guys. Winning or losing, it doesn't even matter. My real goal is just to go up there and give to my opponent a taste of hell. That's what I want. I want to go there and fight.
Well, Brazilian, it's in their blood. You can't deny it. Every Brazilian I ever have in my show, they go at it and they just lay everything on the table and just go all in. Now,
it's gonna be the heaviest I've ever fought in my life, but I have a really good powerlifting program made by Hybrid Performance. It's a powerlift gym in Florida. They have the best strength fighter athletes in the world. So I'm pretty confident that strength between us is not gonna be an issue. We're gonna be equal.
Now, do you plan on stay at 185 pounds in the future?
Let's see. We'll see. My mind is to go down to 170.
170.
And stay there. Less than 170, I think I can't do it. It's not healthy for me. I really don't feel good doing it.
Well, I mean, I do believe your philosophy because I see some time to time, I see guys that cut a lot of weight to go down to squeeze down to one weight class, and then they end up losing their fighting ability, you know, and then the stamina, the explosive power, they losing all that. So for your philosophy, don't cut much weight, pretty much walk around close to be the fight weight. Sometimes actually do have advantage, you know, because you don't feel so much shock in your body.
Yeah, and especially with my style, I don't think that I am one of the most technical fighters in the game, but probably I am one of the powerful fighters in the game. So every time I hit hard, I hit to hurt, and if I cut a lot of weight, my strength goes out the window, and that's not good.
That's awesome. Well, it's good to know. You know, now some of the guys looking up to MMA fighters, there's so many different MMA fighters in the Bay, different, you know, strategies. These guys cut like from 200 pounds to like 170 or even 155. And guys like him walk around 186, 87 and fight at 185. So let's see how it's gonna play out on June 15. So now if people, all your fans and families and relatives, if they want to get a ticket to watching you fight, how can people contact you?
So guys, you guys can DM me on Instagram. It's Diego Becerra Pre.